So today we are going to react to a new video. It's about this gentleman is claiming that if you invest in 10 rental properties, that will make you rich. So I will give you my honest feedback on this.
So buy 10 rental houses before you're 30 years old. If you can buy 10 rental houses before you're 30.
Okay. So first thing to be mindful of is he makes this way easier and more simple than it really is. So you have to remember that if you're able to buy a rental property, you should be able to have the credit to do so. You should have the track record to do so. You should have the income to be able to be approved for a loan. All of those things need to be taken into consideration. If you don't have those things, then you need to have a co-signer to sign off on those loans. And one way to do that is through partnership. But if you partner with somebody to sign off on your loans, assuming they are not your parents, then they are going to ask for a piece of that equity. Okay, so that's something to be mindful of. Let's continue.
And you own those 10 rental houses at the age of 30. And you don't buy another piece of real estate for the next 25 years. When you're 55, more than likely, all of those properties are going to be paid for. And if, let's just say you still have a balance on all 10 because you put them on 30-year notes.
Yes, but you have to remember that there's certain rules, right? Like certain lenders, after you get past the, I think it's 5 properties, then they become more strict with the lending requirements. So that's something to be mindful of as well.
You can sell off more than likely 2 or 3 and pay the rest off. So now you're sitting there with 7 homes paid for that you have tenants in and you have cash flow coming in every month. So think about that. If you literally had 7 rental properties making you $2,000 a month, that's $14,000 a month. That's called financial freedom.
Is not taking into consideration insurance, property taxes, repairs, property management fees, and also mortgage when you still have a mortgage. So that $14,000 per month is really more like $7,000 per month in reality. So the moral to the story is that, first of all, don't take everything that is simple and easier than it really is. Social media influencers tell you off of face value because they try to make things sound more simple and easier than it really is. And number 2 is that real estate is a great capital preserver. It's a great tax tool, but in my personal opinion, I don't think that real estate is a great cash flow tool. This is because if you look at every single real estate investor, whether it's Trump, Cardone, Brandon Turner, or the richest real estate investor in your neighborhood, you will notice that all of them have one thing in common, which is they have either businesses or a high-paying W-2 job on top of their real estate portfolio. Because once again, real estate is not really that great when it comes to cash flow, so that's why most of us need other income streams on top of the real estate to help with their cash flow. Okay, so if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please schedule a call with our team, and don't worry, your accountant handles that.